Greg Hardman has had just really a tremendous impact on Easter Seals. Greg is the type of person that, they say you need pushers and huggers in your life, and Greg is definitely a pusher. No matter what we do, he's always expecting us to do more, both for the people we serve and for our community.
I have this theory about go big or go home, and I remember when Pam Green was talking to me about how there were so many cornhole tournaments and they were getting diluted on their cornhole event, and the idea came out about Tailgate Bash to make it the largest, most fun event for Cincinnati, and it just stands out amongst the crowd of all the other cornhole events, and enables many of the sponsors to show off their products and partake in the community.
Greg has done really amazing things for the city. Bringing back Cincinnati's brewing heritage is probably the biggest piece, both with his work to brew great craft beer, as well as all his work with the brewery district here and over the Rhine, and really showing the city our heritage and making that relevant to today's residents.
For everything that he has created, this place here could have been a lot simpler, could have been a lot cheaper. There's arguments we've had for years about that. But everything has to be just enough different, because he did a lot of research both in the brand redevelopment of these orphan brands, bringing the lager house out. Even his brewery said, we got to be different. Anybody can build a brewery, anybody can build a restaurant. So he's always pushing us to say, well, how can it be different? And my job was always to get the money to fund the different.
Greg and I kind of have in common, don't limit yourself. There are enough people that are going to try to limit yourself for you. I think that's really important when you're working with the people that we serve, and I think Greg gets that there are going to be a lot of people in your life all the time that tell you you can't do it, and they're going to tell you why you can't do it, and just don't listen to that. Go big or go home.
Everything he touches, he talks about the passion for the business, for the beer, for the experience. It's not just about the flavor profile, but it's the whole experience. So if you're around Greg and you don't have passion, he doesn't have a lot of passion for you. So he loves being around passionate people, and he loves sharing that experience, not just the taste, not just the colors, but just the whole experience.
I feel that if you give back to the community will give back to you. So I think it's very important that we're always in the forefront of trying to be a leader in giving back to our community, and hopefully people will see that and recognize our efforts, and will give back to us in some form.
Greg seems to involve all kinds of groups in what he does. It's not just all about his business, but he does spend time with countless groups, Historical Society, all kinds of other fundraisers and not-for-profits. And I think Greg has done a good job of just reaching out and spending time with all kinds of organizations to try to build that groundswell of support, not just for his beer brands, but for the community in general.
I think one of the things that I would want people to know about Greg is that he is truly a remarkable person. I think sometimes people think he's the beer guy, he's the beer baron, and he's really so much more than that. I mean, he's somebody that could have spent his career and his energy anywhere, and he chose this place to make his home. I think Greg is one of the best people in our community at bridging that gap between the suburbs and our urban core.
Cincinnati's a great place to have your business, because it's a small enough market that you know everybody, but yet it's a large enough market that you can achieve scale. And so I really like this market, because basically we work hard at trying to put Cincinnati on a map in the United States, and that's what we do.
I think what Greg brings and what really is a great thing to be rewarded, again, is his passion and his bringing multiple people and multiple kind of industries and groups together, bringing history, bringing beer, bringing Easter Seals, and all these different folks together and working in a really collaborative way, and making the sum greater than all those pieces on their own.
I want people to know about Easter Seals that it has a fantastic mission statement, that it empowers individuals to lead their own life. And I feel that it's very important that people know that, because I think if people truly understood what Easter Seals stands for, that it would be involved in every company in Cincinnati in some way, shape, or form.